Dr. Romano, just what I needed, some help on Gen Chem.
Hi, I'd like to discuss something with you which most of you probably never heard of, and that's the idea of linkage isomerism. Now, before we start, I want to make sure everybody is comfortable when I use the word ligand. A ligand is going to be a Lewis base. It's going to be a species that's capable of donating electrons to a metal, which will be happy to accept electrons. If we have more than one possible way of donation by this ligand, we're going to call this a linkage isomer. Let's have a look. In a linkage isomer, we're going to see the ligand attached differently. There's going to be two different donor atoms. Let me give an illustration. We'll use the thiocyanate ion and the nitrite ion to exemplify this point. Here's the metal, the cobalt, and as you can see, we can have the ligand attached from the sulfur. Let me put it in red. And therefore, this ligand, don't worry about the name, but if you're curious, this is called a thiocyanate ligand. But now, look what happens. Instead of attaching from the sulfur, we can attach it from the carbon side. So notice, we linked them differently. And now, instead of having a thiocyanate ligand, we have an isothiocyanate ligand. All right, another example would be nitro. Notice if I attach it here, there's a cobalt-nitrogen bond. Or what if the donor was an O? Notice we have the nitrito ligand. What does nitrito sound like?
Fritos.
Dorito. So nitrito would be if you have a cobalt-oxygen bond. So I hope this gives you an idea. If you want to do one more, if we attach a selenium to it, to the metal, say this is a metal, and we attach a selenium, we can get what's called a selenocyanato ligand or an isoselenocyanato ligand if you attach it from the metal to the nitrogen versus a metal to a selenium. There you have it. Don't worry too much about the terminology, but the key thing is to make sure you understand when you hear the word linkage, a linkage isomer, that donor atom is going to be able to donate from either A or B. In the case of the thiosulfate, we could have attached it from the S or the N. Two donor atoms are involved, and you're there. Hope this helps on a concept. Very few students even get to this in University Gen Chem. It's one of the very last chapters, and I think it's important for you to know.
Thank you, Dr. Romano. Talking about Doritos make me hungry. I'm going to get some. Want me to bring you back a bag?
That's good. You're very well fed. You don't need any. Good day to you.
Sheesh, Dr. Romano, but I'm hungry. Good day to you, sir.